Hello guys, and welcome back to a new episode of StoneBlock. So today I have googly eyes. But today, before I start getting into what we're going to do, I want to quickly show you some of the things I set up. So I got this going to open loot bags to hopefully get some nether stars, just some easy free ones. I set up a cobblestone thing. The only reason I set up this is because I was having problems where I'd have to put cobblestone into the computer like every 5 seconds so that I would have enough cobblestone to do something. So now I don't have that problem anymore because it's linked up to the computer. Also set up sugarcane so I could put speed upgrades in all of these. So now all my crafters are fully speed upgraded. Didn't do much over here. Maybe the osmium chicken might be new. And then just for the hell of it, I started on the XP chicken. Don't really need it for any reason, just keeping the chickens breeding. It's actually going to be really easy for me to breed up the next couple chickens I want to do, which are the draconium and awakened draconium chickens after today, because I am going to set up power, and then we can finally use this acceleration wand, which will be much quicker than using the time in the bottle. Also, you won't have to wait on the time to build up in it. Okay, so in endeavor to do that, let's start by making our capacitor banks. So I'm gonna make 5 of these. I got to get the stuff for 5 of these, so we should be able to make it. So let's get these going. Come on. Okay, so we have 5 vibrant capacitor banks. We also want to make conduit. We need the energy conduit. Ender is the 20,000. Is that the biggest? Yeah, that's the biggest. Okay. So I made a stack and a half of that. Well, a little over a stack and a half. Just so I have some extra around. We're not going to use a lot of this because I'm going to okay, so there's 5 of those in a pretty little row. And this should be only extract. And this should only be insert. And this is filling up quite quickly, and I'm assuming the reactor, yep, just turned on. Okay, so we need to, I didn't think about this before, but this is going to need to be set to like 80%. So that when it's not just constantly on, off, on, off, on, off. Because if it's just constantly on and off perpetually, we're gonna have, okay, so the max input, I think, yeah, is actually set to max right now. So we're getting the max that these cables can send every tick, so we might need to just do this. Put a couple more on. I figured this would be just some basic energy storage so that we weren't just storing in the reactor. Okay, this should mean we're getting like, yeah, the input. How much is coming in now? Still just 20? That's because there's only one. I'm stupid. Oh, crap. I'm really stupid. How we can do this. Can't put that in because it'll... Okay, should be okay now. Luckily it didn't empty all the fuel out of the reactor, which is what I was mainly worried about when I did that. Thought I just really screwed it. Let's see, so we're still, I don't think we're losing too quickly on this. We still haven't made a single cyan ingot, so that's good. Yeah, so we got that coming in. So we're going to have a good source of power. Now I want to do the thing that I set out to do this episode, which is I want to do some Ender IO, because next episode we're going to do something to make this series super cheaty. We're going to, next episode, not this episode because I need some time to get a couple things together, do the watch, hopefully, the watch of flowing time, which allows us to, as you can see on a pedestal, give 18 bonus ticks to nearby blocks. So, yeah, we won't have to worry about any of the time-related stuff over there, or farms. We can get into mystical agriculture after that and set up like a super cheaty, speedy farm. And we can also like speed up our chickens to produce so fast that they'll actually fill their drawers super quickly. So since that's our goal for next episode, I wanted to the only reason that's a goal for next episode is we have to get ender pearls to build the philosopher's stone to start working on that, or not ender pearls, breath of like the ender air or whatever, the stuff that comes out of the dragon. That sounded really bad. Okay, so getting completely off track now. Let's get a couple of just little missing things out of the way. So I did these 3 quests, so I want to collect those up. Power gen, we can do 4, 5, and 6, I think. So we can go to solar in here. So there's 4, 5, 6. Craft one of those. This might take it a little while. That was the 4 I made, right? Yeah, it's going to take a second. Where's that? Oh, that's tier 6, isn't it? I made tier 6. Yeah. That sucks a little bit. Start craft one of those. This one should be quicker. Craft one of those. So we got tier 4 solar panels, and soon we'll have all of the tiers of solar panels we can complete up to this point done. There you go. So now there's 7 and 8, but those both require things from the end. I think these ones require ender dragon eggs, like plural, multiple. So we're not going to mess with that for now. So I think we're done with quests for this episode. Next episode, we're going to do this, which will be super good. We might, if we get to the... Oh, I can do this Nether Star quest right now. That's the other thing I forgot. Because I have a block of compressed nether stars that I didn't realize was in my thing. So that does the nether star quest. And I think that unlocks this quest, yeah. So now I can do the philosopher's stone. But I still need to go to the end to actually do it. Okay. So now that we got a little bit of questing out of the way, let's get into building the actual machines from Ender IO, because I want to get that underway, because it's a little bit of a process and I don't want to. So we want a simple alloy furnace. We're going to need one of these. We're going to need 2 of these in the end, so I might as well just make both of them. Okay, so we need gears. I'm assuming we're going to need those for the other machine we need to make also. So there's a simple alloy smelter, and we need a simple sag mill. Where's the sag mill? What am I missing from the sag mill? Piston. Wood. Wow, that's sad. I should keep it on autocraft like a certain amount of this, but I don't ever do that. So we need sag mill. so now that we have the two simple versions, we can work on getting the actual ones. But first, before we do that, I want to go to @flux. I want to do our wireless power. So that's going to require... Do I have Eyes of Ender on Autocraft? I think I might have put them on Autocraft for something else. Nope. Let's just craft them like this. That'll be quicker. It's like a stack and something. I think that was just all the rest of the blaze pattern we had. So @flux. So I made a bunch of this flux last before this episode. Make a stack of those. Now we need to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Making the controller right now. You don't really need this, but I like to have it. So now we can make. We need a block flux for that. We only really need one flux plug, and now we need a couple. I'm going to start with 3. We can make more later. Flux points. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, do we have our wrench on us? Because we might need that. I don't know. Yeah, we have the wrench on us. All right, let's get back to what we were going to do. So let's put... I don't know what, that's output, right? That's input, output. Okay, let's network. Create a new network. Okay, so that's our network. Select it. And transfer limit. There's no limit. Is that one not? Why is this not getting any power? Oh, that one. What? Oh, it needed to be reactivated. I never reactivated it. I'm stupid. That would be why it's not getting any power. And I mean, this needs no... There's no limit on that now. Oh, and also, I don't know if I mentioned, but I upgraded all my tools with a bunch of new parts. So now they move much faster. So this is going to be my Ender IO wall. Select a network. Okay, so... Probably need a little bit of room. Also, so the reason why it's dinging levels is because I put a copper part on it, all of my tools, so that I could get the that's wrong. Why is that not vein mining? Guess you can't vein mine it because it's a tile entity. Put a copper part on all my tools so that it would give me the sag mill and the smelter. They're both filling with power. Okay, so it's working. I put a copper part on all my tools because it lets you get XP from everything you mine, so I can up my XP gain. Because I have my farm turned off right now. Should also probably set this down. I don't remember if this... Oh yeah, this does wireless charging. I don't want any of that stuff charging. I just want the player's hop. Right hand and left hand and hotbar. That's what I want charging. Because I don't have any armor on that needs charged. Let's see how that works. Or if it works. It's not charging it. Do I have to do something else? Oh, I need to connect it to a network, don't I? Is this... Let's see. Enable. Oh, I just enable wireless charging. Sweet. So that means we can do our chickens at like hyperspeed now. Next thing I want to do is plug in my computer so it can stop running on the crappy power that it's running on right now. So set this to my network, and that'll, yeah. Fully. See if we have any stone. Wow, we have very little stone. That's another thing I really need to look into is setting up some automation for some smelting and stuff like that. But before we can do any of that, we need to get some Ender I machines working, since that's the brand of powered stuff we're going to go with. So to start with Ender I don't want to be using these really basic ones for very long. Okay, so to upgrade, we're gonna need 2. How far down is it? We need to upgrade all of them with the industrial machine chassis, which is industrial dye blend, which is quartz powder, green dye, black dye, and blue dye. Does this black dye has to be organic? Yeah. So we need some slime balls with some coal. We're gonna need, I'm just gonna grab a stack of that and slime. Stack of that. Okay, so the main reason why I want to do this is because right now these machines are so bad that they leak power. So we need to throw these in there. See how slow this is? So we need to make at least 2 of the better chassis before we can. So let's just let it get, yeah, that should be good enough. Get some of that. Does that slime not work? Nope, needs regular slime, doesn't it? That's fine, just gotta grab some. I still don't get why the purple slime doesn't work in out these things. Slime. Because it's not any different than the regular slime. I get it with some of the machines that it is different, but or with some of the like slimes, like the magmatic slime or whatever, like the configure. Wasn't that how you made black dye blend? Could have sworn that's how you did it. Yes, kitty. I know. What's wrong? So it needs organic black dye and organic green dye. The rest of it is just regular dye. The black dye is coal with slime. It needs 6. There we go. Okay, wow, we're getting already almost to the end of the episode and I still haven't done this. So the green dye is gonna require some clippings, I'm assuming, if it's like every other mod pack. So I'm gonna need shears. And we're also gonna need some crushed up quartz, and we're gonna need some bone meal right here. bone meal's for me to go shear. The best way to get these clippings I'm gonna need is with the grass. See? So I want to get like a stack of these so I can hopefully get a little bit of the clippings. That should be enough to get a couple clippings at least. Well, I think we only need like 6 clippings. So let's put those away. We're gonna need some lapis, but we can get that in a second. Okay, so that should be enough. Yep. Hopefully we'll get some clippings. So this is fully... So that's annoying. We're almost there. If we can get this set up this episode, like the basic machines. I have most of the stuff. So we're gonna need 2 more of these simple machine chassis and the industrial dye blend needs the quartz, the green dye, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, slime. Oh, you need 12 clippings, but we only need to get 2 of these. The industrial dye blend. It has to be crushed lapis. That's good to know. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. We'll put in those. Go get some lapis. I want to get wireless completely set up, but does that how many does that? That makes 6. Oh, so I only need to do this once. That's good. And I should be able to get all the machines I'm gonna need, at least for now. So that can be pulled out of there. Grind up some. I say we need 2 of this then. Bejeweled 2. That's funny. If I remember correctly, that's one of those like crappy internet games. Or not internet games, but like what old people play on a computer. Put as much back as we can, so we need 2 of these, which means we need a thing of iron bars, 2 of those. So then it's chassis, not chassis. So we're gonna make those 2, and then we'll pull the machines down and get those going. We should probably make 2 automatic, if we, well, as high a level of capacitors as we can. These are the 2 main machines I wanted from this mod. Let's see if we can craft 2 of these. I don't think we can. Yeah, we need more. Coal and more of that. Two ground up coal. grab some coal and let it grind it up. We should be good on that. Because without the capacitors, you can't make. Oh, I got Endurios. Not gonna touch those because I'm pretty sure they work like chorus fruit. So not about that life. Okay, so I'm gonna need both of the machines, and then should be able to pretty quickly put together the. And then I'll probably do the automation stuff I want to do off camera so that you guys don't have to watch that because it's pretty boring. Plus, I'm just gonna. Oh, that's a furnace, not what I need. There we go. So now we go to, and now do add ender. Probably should just bookmark them. Next time I'll just bookmark the stuff I need. Oh, I need 2 of those for that. What? So that's the cheaper option. So I need probably the crafting for these is in here. Is it dark by Metal Gears? Yeah. So I'm gonna probably need another 2 of them too, so I just might as well get 4 crafting. What? Did I? It's gonna be a long episode, guys. I think this is where I messed up. And this pattern probably needs to have a word dick on. Yeah. Word dick on. There we go. There it is. So now we should be able to go at ender and craft these, and it should work. Yep. So there's the first machine. I was supposed to craft 4 of those, but I didn't. So I need a furnaces. This should stop me needing those for a while. Now I can go to add ender. I should, knock on wood, have everything now to finish this episode up. Okay, so now I have an alloy smelter and a sag. Nope. That's annoying. Sag. No, I already have that. Oh, wait. That's why it didn't work that time. Because I forgot that I was going to use the other recipe that doesn't, that I have everything. What? A simple sag, there we go, sag mill. So now I have an actual sag mill, an alloy smelter, and I need the capacitors that I didn't ever make. We need 2 double layer capacitors. That was quick. Okay, so this should let them both run. And then I'll automate these off camera and do some other Ender I stuff off camera. There's one. There's your capacitor. Okay, and then configuring. That's nice. All right, so this time we got these 2 set up. I'm going to do some automation off camera. I'm also going to, hopefully off camera, breed some more chickens now that I have my wand. What is it? Is it on my hotbar? No, it's not. All right, so thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and of course leave comments in the comments about my googly eyes, my lovely googly eyes that don't really collide correctly, but whatever. All right, and goodbye, guys.